Hey beautiful souls, welcome back to the channel, Beautiful Awakening with Shantia. Welcome to our second pick a card reading into the new year, and I'm so excited to be doing this pick a card reading for you guys because we're going to be looking into your next chapter, new you. And that's what the guides want me to help you look into. So essentially there is I don't know if you want to call it a delay or a delay or a waiting period or a transition period, but there's a transition period here that's happening into the new year. And we're going to be focusing on some of the advice that the guides want to give to you in regards to this new chapter, new you, and how they want to help you embrace more of what needs to come through for yourself. And we will get hints about why. So essentially what you're attracting into your life, what you're manifesting. We'll get some hints into what that is. So we got lucky today. We are doing a 4 piles. That was the magic number 4. So it's interesting because 2 of the piles got this exact same crystal. I mean, similar crystal, different personalities. Of course, they all have their own unique personality. So if you're new to this channel is dedicated to your transformation, your alignment, as well as your healing. Remember to take what resonates, to leave what does not resonate, because you are the creator of your reality. You have the free will to choose and decide how you want to respond to life's choices and options. Of course, you always do. Feel free to check out any of the other content on my channel. I also have another channel called Shantia's New Chapter, where I'm essentially sharing more of my personal insight, my stories, and things that I've gone through, lessons that I've learned for myself. Okay, so let's go ahead and just start off with our meditation, and then I will introduce the crystals to you and I will show you the close-up. Here is your seeking bowl. Okay, let us go ahead and get started. Starting with group number 1, you have the citrine here. Beautiful citrine. Group number 2, you have the cute little green adventurine. Group number 3, you have the larger green adventurine. And group number 4, you have the black obsidian. Here is a close-up of the crystals. Hey, group number 1, if you chose the green, sorry, not the green. If you chose the citrine, then this is going to be your reading. So I'm going to start off with pulling energies first, and then we're going to look into the crystal, and then I will pull cards, tarot, and oracle. So let's go ahead and get started and see whatever the guides want to reveal to you about this next chapter of your life and what's coming here. And also, if they want to reflect on what you have grown and what you've learned, I think they want to acknowledge some of that too. Okay, definitely getting some Super Saiyan, Goku, Dragon Ball Z vibes from this group. So the guides really want to acknowledge that you're learning how to use your light. So it almost felt like I was seeing like a flashlight, and it was like flitting on and off. The light was just like, it's like you're learning how to use your light. You're learning how to let it radiate from inside of you out. Whether this is through you doing something you love, you just feel it. People, like, we know and we can sense when we're using our light what that feels like energetically for us. But I feel like you've had moments probably this past year where you haven't felt so great, right? I mean, we're only human, but I feel like the guides want to encourage you to understand that you can actually keep this light on longer, and it's more powerful, and you can sustain it. You can sustain it, but the reason why it's not sustaining, we'll probably find out why. Like, we'll see whatever advice there is here. But it's like you're learning how to use your light, and it's like it's doing this thing where it's like on and then kind of dimming, and then on and then it's dimming. And I think this has a lot to do with your confidence. That's what's coming through immediately. So a lot of the times, the reason why we don't let our light shine is because there's like this fear of attention coming to us, or there's this idea that we need to overly humble ourselves. But the irony is actually when we let our light radiate naturally, like your natural essence. So for some reason, I'm immediately being taken to, I don't know, the Dalai Lama or something like, or a monk or something like that. I'm not thinking about the Dalai Lama. I'm thinking about someone else, but I don't know his name. Thich Nhat Hanh, maybe. But I'm being taken to how they effortlessly radiate their light without really trying. And the thing is, we all have our own signature personality. So some people, it's more calm, it's more chill. Some people are more enthusiastic, more bright, more vibrant in their personality, but the light radiates the same. It's the same amount of power. So I feel like they just want to remind you that it looks different for everyone else. And just because you see someone shining, you don't think that that's how you're supposed to shine too. You have your own personal signature for what this universe called you into being. You know, some of us were here to write music, we're here to create art. Some people are here to be teachers, counselors. Some people are here to be firefighters, chefs. Like, we all radiate our light in a different way. So they want you to recognize that you have your own unique signature, and you just need to focus on like pushing it out, because I think there's a part of you that feels like I need to pull back for some reason. We'll look into that. Okay, let's see what else wants to come through. So balance is going to be very key. I'm definitely seeing the number 4 for you. Balance is going to be, it's so funny because the Astro dice is right on that number 4. It's so funny. But yeah, 4 is going to be important for you this year. I don't know. You know, they say that people go through certain year numbers. But 4 is going to be very important for you this year. It's like stability and a foundation. So what you're stepping into this year, what you're creating for yourself this year, is you're creating a foundation for yourself for how you're going to be living your life moving on forward. So it's like whatever, I think you're stepping into your life purpose because your light is radiating, or you're learning how to identify it and find it and see it and search it and seek it and feel for it, you know, intuitively. You're kind of finding your thing. So this, they want you to know, is setting a foundation for how you're going to be living the rest of your life. So this is a very important year for you. It's like the foundational year. And yeah, 4, it takes me to home and stability. So home life. Perhaps you're also going to be very much decisive about how you've always wanted to live, the home you've always wanted to create, and you're going to start creating it for yourself. Okay, so let me see what the crystal wants to say. Lovely citrine. Yeah, I'm getting a strong emotion from this pile. Like in my chest, I'm getting like a strong tenderness, like heart warmth, love, kindness, purity. I think this year heart chakra is going to be very important for you. So just be aware of that. Heart chakra, opening your heart chakra, healing your heart chakra is going to be very important for you. Because I can literally feel my heart being tugged right now, just like, yeah, I think there are going to be some profound moments this year where you cry. It's just like you cry like you haven't cried before, out of happiness, out of joy. Okay, so what's really funny is with this citrine, you know, I got the vision of the light, and every time I didn't even touch the crystal. I wasn't even thinking about it, and I don't usually think about the crystals too much when I tap into the visions, but this citrine is about shining. This citrine is about letting your light radiate. It's about letting your light radiate. It's about shining. It's about being yourself. Your light shines the brightest when you're your most authentic self. Okay. I feel like I'm seeing exactly what I saw in my vision. That's craziness. Okay, I feel like I'm seeing people here. Okay, I'm seeing people. I'm seeing people at a party. I'm kind of getting Four of Wands energy for this group. It's going to feel like a very celebratory new chapter for you. Even though I'm doing like a new chapter, I feel like they're giving me like what you're going to be experiencing for the rest of the year. What's important, what's prominent here. And even though this is a timeless reading, you could be watching this at a different point in time. Whatever point in time you're at in your life right now, whatever you're going to be experiencing moving on. It could be a new chapter for you. It could be the middle of the year, but it feels like this is your spring, like new life. Okay, yeah. I was just seeing like Four of Wands, or people looking at you, people talking to you. I think it's going to be very much a social year, so just get excited about that. Interacting with people, celebrating, having fun. Ooh, something's here. Okay, there is something here, like a little small warning message about this year. I think is going to be very beautiful for you. It's going to be very abundant. We have the citrine, for goodness sakes, very abundant. But they want you to be aware there might be a person or an incident here that might rain on your parade, is what I heard in my head. It's going to rain on your parade, or someone's trying to rain on your parade, or something's trying to rain on your parade. It feels like a person, though. Like, I'm seeing, like, a sharp bird. Like, in my imagination, I'm just, like, seeing this bird. You know, like, in those movies, have you ever seen Mulan? The huntsman, they have, like, I don't know if it was, like, a hawk or what it was, but it had, like, this intimidating bird. That's what I'm getting. Dun, dun, dun. Arch nemesis. Maybe that's why I was getting Goku, too. There might be something about someone not liking you. The reason why I think they want you to be aware of this person is small. Okay, small in comparison to how beautiful your light is and how much it wants to radiate. They don't want you to let this impact you or influence you. They just want you to stay strong and just keep shining your light, not let it affect you. That's all they're saying. Like, this is something you need to know ahead of time. All right, so let's go ahead and start pulling cards. All right, guys, what would you like us to know about their new chapter? Tell us some advice about their new chapter. Group number 1's new chapter. Okay, Six of Pentacles. And then we'll clarify this. And then we'll go into advice. Yeah, it's going to be a very much... There we go. So it's going to be about you shifting in your career dynamic here. With the Six of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles, let me go ahead and clarify the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, I'm definitely seeing the coins falling from this person's hand. So I feel like it's very much going to be an abundant year in terms of like money and finances. So we have Ace of Wands and we have the Knight of Swords. So there's someone who's going to be offering you an opportunity when it comes to business. Let's go ahead and clarify this Page of Pentacles, please. Yep, this person is offering you an opportunity. This person is very much good at what they do, and they know how to create that experience for them. Clarify this Page of Pentacles, please. Nine Wands. Okay, interesting. I think this is kind of the advice coming through already. So, yeah, let's go over your cards. We have the Six of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands, and the Knight of Swords here. Beautiful cards. So that's obviously new chapter, new you, new beginning coming into your life. There's specifically someone coming into your life. We have the Knight of Swords and the Six of Pentacles. So this person is very much determined. They have like a specific idea or vision that they're trying to achieve, and they feel like they can team up with you to achieve this, and it can be a success. All right, this is what they're sensing. This can be a success. It's going to feel like, perhaps they're the one funding it, because I always think of the Knight of Swords as like the businessman. So maybe they're the one who's funding this opportunity. They're opening the doors for you, but they're very much looking for like a partner, partnering up with someone to work with here to create something of the sort. Okay. So with the Page of Pentacles, we have the Five of Cups reversed and the Nine of Wands. So this is a really beautiful, reassuring message. This is advice. It's time for you to not figure it out alone. So perhaps you've been trying to figure out your career options alone. Yeah, this is the year of co-creation. So you want to take advantage of that energy and you want to use it to the best of your abilities. You're meant to kind of work in partnership with someone to find and create your success here. But you trying to figure it out alone, it's not going to work. Essentially, the biggest piece of advice that's coming through right now is optimism, like good energy, vibrancy, letting your light shine. That's what's helping you to pave the path. What's interesting is they give this advice around the Page of Pentacles energy. And the Page of Pentacles is always about learning and creating and building. I think you've been in the process of, perhaps you've been in this Page of Pentacles process where you have been building something. You have been working on something. And it's been a lot of work. I mean, we get the Nine of Wands. It's like, okay, I've been putting a lot of work, but I'm kind of wounded here. And perhaps, like, I was getting that energy, this light going off and on. I think you've gone back and forth with your light where it's like, okay, I'm doing great. I'm feeling really awesome and optimistic. And then you kind of get disappointed at maybe the results or what you don't see, right? With the Five of Cups, it's like, I don't really see the results, or I don't really see I'm not really seeing what I want to see. I'm not really seeing or experiencing what I want to experience. But the universe is saying, because you've let your light radiate and you're essentially energetically aligned, that's why this opportunity is coming towards you, because of that alignment. This energy, however, is what they need you to work on during this transition period. It's like releasing this mentality of, I need to figure it out alone. Specifically that, because they want to help you, the universe wants to help you, and this person wants to help you, and the universe wants to help you through this person. So you're not alone. And I think part of the disappointment has been, I'm doing all this work by myself, but they want you to stop going the path of resistance, listen to the guidance, and go the path of least resistance to figure out how can you create the most abundance in your life. Okay. Hopefully I'm not too much Blur City back here. I like it clear here, so the cards are clear. So let's go ahead and pull some cards for some advice they have for you in regards to this new chapter, new you. So we have regeneration. That's what they want you to work on. So let's start out with this regeneration card. Yeah, of course, this makes sense to partake in this during the transitional period. So what's really cool about this card, it's like, it almost looks like a volcano or organic matter growing under the water. And then there's this actually light filtering through. And the light is helping to access the plant underneath. So this plant wouldn't be able to grow unless the light was coming through from the top here. So there's a huge importance about letting the light in your heart, in your experience, in your eyes, recognizing it when it's around you. That's part of what they need you to do, is recognize the light, recognize all of the beautiful good that's happening in your life. Just being able to breathe is a huge blessing. Just being able to breathe. A lot of people, they struggle with their health. Life is a blessing in of itself, because you know that if you're here, then obviously the universe has equipped you with a purpose or something here to do, or just to be you. Honestly, you're here to be you. So this is I feel like where you're at is you have regrown or rebirthed. You're in this rebirthing process. And a lot of that has to do with the shadow work that you were doing. They want to acknowledge this, that you've been doing a lot of shadow work, and you've essentially released and let go of these previous ideas and attachments you had to who you thought you were. You're willing to let this go, to now step into this new version, this new you. It's growing these fresh, beautiful flowers and these leaves. This kind of takes me to the ghost orchard. I was watching this Korean drama. It was about the ghost orchard. But what was really interesting about the ghost orchard is it was about hallucinating, kind of like fantasizing and hallucinating. So I feel like what you've rebirthed into yourself is this ability to fantasize and actually believe in possibilities of dreams coming true. And that's why the universe is essentially sending you a huge blessing, but it's because you've energetically aligned with it. Blessings are always available to us. It's just we resist them often. Okay, so let's see what additional advice they have for you. So the number on this card is 46. 4 and 6 add up to 10. End of a cycle, birth of a new. Oh, okay. Look at that. Oh man, the repeat messages. Sanat Kumara, light activation. Shine your light. Your internal guidance is coming through loud and clear. Yeah. So again, they said internal guidance. So there's a light coming from inside of you. Let the light in, but there's also a light coming from inside of you. You can trust yourself. You can trust your instincts. You can trust those creative impulses you have when you're feeling inspired to create, because it's coming from inside of you. You need to radiate. You are turning into a glow stick, my dear. You are turning into sunlight. So this is definitely the year for you to shine your light in any which way you feel called to do so. Okay, so let's just see whatever they want to let us know. I think we got most of the... Well, maybe we could use some more advice. Well, actually, okay, just tell us what you want us to know, guides. Career, okay, that's obvious. You're having a level up in your career. There's the confirmation right there with the card about career. Awesome. Very obvious. And then again, we have a tree. So a lot of this has to do with like organic matter. And organic matter to me is almost miraculous because it has a certain cycle. It has a certain pacing for which it grows. Again, it requires the light, the sunlight, in order for it to grow. So one of your superpowers is actually sunlight. Probably why I was getting the Goku reference, that lightning when he like lights on fire. Your gift is your light. It's whatever light you offer to people, that excitement, that good energy, that positivity. That's what your gift is. And they want you to focus on using it and radiating because it helps you to grow, but it also creates life around you, right? You inspire people to feel alive in a sense and want to be alive, which is so important because people struggle with that sometimes. And I'm sure you've had your own fair share of struggles with being human here in this world. Okay, so let's go ahead and see. Yeah, a lot of abundance. Again, I'm seeing all the birds around the tree and the butterflies. It's just like there's something about community and people and the impact that you create when you let your light shine. So what else do you want to let us know about this group, guides? Ooh, I like that one. Coins. Money will be coming to you. So this is a huge, again, blessing from the universe that they want you to be aware of, is that money is coming to you. Where is this? Yeah. Money is coming to you. So that's going to be huge for this new chapter, is you figuring out how you create abundance from your essence. Okay, so any more hints about this new chapter, new them, guides? What do you want them to embrace? What's the advice here? Let's get you into alignment. Well, there we go. Child eternal. Light attributes, determination to remain young in body, mind, and spirit, ability to see things with fresh eyes. Yeah, so your advice is to just be you, your beautiful, bright self. Bright, beautiful, bold self. That's what they want you to do. And what I love about the child eternal is when you think about children, they're not worried about like money or finances or prosperity. They're not worried about a lot of things. They're just so present. Like this kid has his eyes on a butterfly. Again, the butterfly reference. He just has his eye on the butterfly. He's not focused on what's going wrong. They really want you to get into an optimistic mindset. And I know some people feel like positive thinking is like BS or whatever, but this is something you actually can do quite naturally because it keeps coming through. This is part of your gift. So you really want to tap into that and use that to your advantage. Okay, so let's just see what else they want, what advice they have for you. What do you want this group to know, guides? Oh, Okay, we have Independence Lilith 29. So independence, this again, I was talking about you have your own unique version, signature of who you are. Like own this, own that power within you. And also know that you create everything from inside of you out. So don't be afraid of like what you don't know. You're going to figure it out. Like everything's just going to unfold. This is the year of independence. This new chapter is about being independent, which means that you're figuring out who you are and what you want to do and what you want to create. And you're creating success from that experience. And as a result, what's interesting about this card, what I love about this card, is it's actually about attracting the right circumstances and people into your life as a result of you embracing more independence for yourself and but just believing in who you are. So that's so freaking awesome. Lilith 29. And then we have here 33 Mama Cocha water. So your intuition is really going to be on point this year. Like powerful. You need to listen to your intuition, your natural cycles. You're going to have a sense for when to move, when to go, when to work with people, when to trust. And it's just all going to guide you. 33 is also an ascendant master number. So there's a level of mastery you're going to be obtaining in this year, in this new chapter. That's going to be very exciting. Okay, so let's just get some hints of what's coming in this new chapter, what they want you to know. So this is going to be a huge, again with the butterfly reference. Oh my goodness. Yeah, number 44, new beginning. So you're creating a new beginning, which means whatever you were experiencing before that wasn't working is not going to be what you're experiencing moving into this new chapter. Let this magic in my spell clear the space in which I dwell. So perhaps also an opportunity to travel, to move, to go somewhere. But you're transforming. This is pretty much your glow up chapter here. You definitely want to own this. You are literally glowing. I said glowworm or glow stick, which is funny. But you're actually going through a glow up, which is just absolutely hilarious that I said that earlier. But you, my dear, are going to be radiating like this bright, beautiful butterfly. Oh, I can hold it here. I've been holding it like breaking my arm to hold it. But you're going to be shining like this bright, beautiful butterfly here. So exciting. So 44 is your special number. You can look that up and see how you relate to... Didn't I say I saw a 4 for this group? That's right, about this ability, and you got 2. Oh, and you have another one here, 41. Do I have any more numbers? Okay, just seeing. 9, 10, 11. Okay, 11, self-mastery. Ah, you got 11, 33, 44. Really cool. So we have here 41, we're just missing 22, right? Which is funny because we have imagination, which always takes me to the number 22, which is about being a visionary. So 41, imagination. Imagination now sets me free, divine ones. I send my thanks to thee. So what's so powerful about this group is you're essentially going to be manifesting exactly what you're imagining inside of your mind. It says here, imagination sets me free. So you're going to be using your imagination to create. This is why your guides really wanted you to embrace more independence for yourself, because they've already equipped you with the universe has already equipped you with a powerful imagination to essentially manifest your desires. So if you wonder why things haven't been working, it's probably because maybe you've been resisting using your imagination. You, my dear, are meant to be a dreamer. We all are, in my opinion, but you are definitely meant to be a dreamer. You're meant to use your imagination to build worlds around you. So use this power. Your imagination is going to set you free. You're going to be so thankful towards the end of this year. This is what you're going to be thinking. Divine ones, I send my thanks to thee, because you're going to feel free in your expression. Even like that butterfly, feel free because you're being yourself. You're being authentic. Okay. I think that's pretty much it. Do you want to let this group know anything else about their new chapter, guides? And what, yeah. What would you like them to know about their new chapter? Okay, hold on. Oh my gosh, that was weird. Okay, awesome. So we do have heart chakra, breathe in prana, number 14. We have the peacock, shine, radiate, let your light shine. This is definitely going to be a year where you're going to be seen and noticed. This is your new chapter. Yeah, 14. But this always looks like a couple kissing to me. So again, heart chakra connections might be important for you too, just depending on where you're at in life and how open you are to that experience, just whatever you're available to. As far as I'm concerned, like relationships aren't really something we have to try to manifest. They just kind of come in their own divine timing. And you don't want to force it, because usually when you force something, the timing might be off for you or someone else. So I feel like that's just one of those things. Just let nature take its course. We have here number 12, ritual, celebrate life. Also another 4 in that with 14. Ritual, celebrate life, solar plexus. Yeah. So this is definitely a year where you're going to be radiating your light. So definitely be confident. This is the year to be confident. So helping to work on your solar plexus energy, which is located by your navel. And you can read up a little bit more on the solar plexus if you're interested in that. I can probably read up on that for you. Just a little piece of advice. We have here 24, ritual, self-devotion, third eye chakra. So we're just repeating the messages. Your intuition is going to be very important this year. It's going to be very on point. You're just going to have a sense for knowing what you need to do. And they really want you to be devoted to listening to yourself deeply internally. Really listen to those thoughts and those ideas that come through, those inspirations, because it's not going to be you making it up. It's like the universe is letting you know and signaling to you what's going to create success for you. So this is a very prominent year for you to actually learn how to create abundance through working with the universe and using your imagination. Yeah, 2 and 4 adds up to 6, which is about the heart. 2 is about connection. 4 is about stability. Again, with the 4s all over your reading. So let me just go ahead and read up on the solar plexus for you. Enjoy your life now with new rituals and experiences. Right now, in this very moment, it is time to drop all your guilt, shame, and blame. So that's the huge piece of the guidance that wants to come through for you guys, is any feelings of shame and guilt, because I feel like the universe is really going to be blessing you this year with that 6 of Pentacles energy. It's not just going to come through that person. It's going to be coming through other opportunities too, and experiences. So maybe there's going to be moments where that guilt or shame comes up. And again, I was seeing that arch nemesis energy. That might actually be what it is. Sometimes people mirror to us how we feel about ourselves. We don't need an arch nemesis, right, to make us feel bad about ourselves. We can already do a good job of that on our own. So for you, it might come through those feelings of guilt, shame, or blame. This comes as a reminder to thoroughly celebrate life itself, and most importantly, include the one and only you. Did you hear that? There are many ways you can celebrate your life, but one way is to create new rituals around food. A feast is not necessarily the best way to celebrate your life, especially if you want to experience healthy longevity. Feasting can put a big load on your agni, digestive fire. It might cause overheating or stagnancy. Eating lightly and occasionally fasting is a creative way to celebrate your life and improve your health. This card asks you to consider eating lightly as a new ritual to celebrate your life. If you're stressed, eating less food or missing a meal allows your body to process or digest the food that you are experiencing without adding any more due to the stress, or adding more to the stress. If you feel lighter, you will feel more like celebrating. Okay, that's hilarious. But they're telling you very specifically to change your diet. So what they're recommending in this book here, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a medical professional, I have my disclaimer down below, is to not eat after 4 p.m. That's hard. Oh my gosh. So I did a Vipassana a couple years ago. I did a Vipassana retreat for 12 days. It was a silent retreat, and we didn't eat after 5. We had 2 meals a day, and then we had fruit for dinner, and my stomach would be growling like crazy. Oh my goodness. So that's just something to think about. Okay. I want to just give you guys one more acknowledgement here. So we have here 10, journey. So the guys really want to acknowledge that you've been on this beautiful journey and you're about to take off, both figuratively and literally, perhaps for some of you guys. You're about to take off. You're about to move forward to a different place in your journey. You're about to make, this is a significant chapter that's opening up into your life. So I'm really excited for you. Again, we have that number 10 with that regeneration. End of a cycle, birth of a new. This is a huge, important birth of a new cycle in your life. It's not just career. This is a life-changing experience for you. So just acknowledge all of the growth you've experienced and get excited for where the train's taking you next. It's like taking me to Harry Potter right now. And I'm like, ooh, I love Harry Potter and that train. So magical. Yeah, I think you're about to go to Hogwarts. So really get excited, this group. All right, group number 1, I'm going to go ahead and end your reading here. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Let me know if it resonated. Like, subscribe to support. Thanks. Hey, group number 2, if you chose these cute little green adventuring, this quite powerful green adventuring, packs quite a personality, then this is going to be your reading. As usual, I like to start off with pulling energies, and then I like to read the crystal and then pull cards. So we're looking into the new chapter, new you, what's happening, what's the transition phase going to feel like, what do the guides want you to work on, your alignment assignment for how you can receive this exciting new chapter that wants to come towards you. Okay. Guides, align me with the energies of group number 2, please. Just hope it's not too blurry. Oh my gosh, what the heck? I saw a bear. It was cute. It's kind of like a... I immediately started thinking about Winnie the Pooh. So, I don't know. The last reading I did, it gave me, I think, something similar. Okay, so, oh my gosh, like the bear. What is that? It feels like warm. So Winnie the Pooh likes honey. He's so cute. The bear I was seeing in my mind was a little bit bigger though. And I think there's something about innocence and sweetness and tenderness and warmth coming through. Feeling comfortable. A lot about comfort. That has been showing up in the collective energy as far as like what's coming forward, what we're going to be experiencing in this year. But comfort is huge. Like feeling very, very comfortable. Yeah. Maybe there's someone in your life who feels like a big teddy bear. I feel like very much gentle giant, sweet energy, innocent. Like I felt like I was looking at someone's face. So I feel like it could be both. It could be a combination of your bringing into people are coming into your life who are like very warm. They're very kind, very warm, very sweet, very well-meaning. It's taking me to just like normal people that I meet every day who are just like normal people who mean well, who take care of their families. There's just something about people for you. People who are kind, who are responsible, who are stable, who take care of their families. I don't know. Family keeps coming through for this because that bear to me just made me think about like Goldilocks and like the 3 bears and they're a family. So, but yeah, that's coming through. Like family is going to be, I think, a really important part of your new chapter. It just feels so sweet and innocent. Let's see what else I can get. Yeah. Okay, it's kind of like the same energy. I think for you, I feel like this new chapter that you're entering into has a lot to do with healing an ancestral pattern or family. A family dynamic has something to do with finding comfort in a family dynamic or finding comfort with yourself, because there's something about perhaps you've always listened to what other people thought, or there's like a people pleaser energy you're starting to heal inside of you. Maybe there's a part of you who's like, I just want to be happy, I just want peace, and people are tugging at my energy and I just don't understand why I can't just have peace and just be me. Something about that coming through. So I think for you, this new chapter has a lot to do with you are going to feel safe. You're going to feel safe to be yourself, feel safe to have peace. It's going to feel like a peaceful new chapter for you. We're going to get the advice and see what they have in regards to that, because I felt a little bit like a tug of war that was happening. And it might have something to do with your beliefs, your belief system and your beliefs and how you see the world. But it felt like, I don't know, it felt like a 5 of Wands, like you're fighting against the world or something, like I don't know, a lot of people. So yeah, we'll see what else wants to come through here. Okay, Green Adventuring, what do you want to tell me, please? Okay, so I was getting Ace of Swords energy. Something about the truth or finding your truth or speaking your truth or experiencing your truth. Kind of getting that persecution card from that deck about Joan of Arc. This feels like a very much like an Ace of Swords. Like I'm about to live my truth. I'm about to experience my truth and also create a new beginning as well. And I know clearly who I am now, and now I want to experience this. And yeah, there's something about finding your power, finding your inner power. I think that's going to be very important for this year, finding your inner power. So let's see what else this crystal wants to offer to us. Guys, what would you like me to know about group number 2? Yeah, a lot about strength and power. Or finding your power, getting your vitality back in spite of what other people have to think or say. Standing up for yourself, standing up for the truth, being proudly who you are, loud and proud, no shame, no embarrassment. Being very direct, looking people straight in the eyes. I'm not afraid. What else here? I would not let these ghosts haunt me, or ghosts of the past haunt me. I would not let the ghosts of the past haunt me. My voice is going to be brighter than any of the difficulties or challenging. My voice of truth is going to be brighter than anything else I've heard. And then there's something about connections and meeting people here. Meeting people who are like you or similar to you, who are like pure or pure, sincere, want peace too. Like your soul tribe. I'm seeing like 2 cats meeting up here. The 2 cats. Okay, so that's what I'm getting for your crystal reading. Wow, let's go ahead and get started with your cards. Group number 2. I'm very curious to find out more what this new chapter is for you. Guys, what would you like me to know about this group's new chapter? Yeah, that one to come out. Okay. I need one more. Let me do one more. Okay. Yep. Oh, cool. Oh, it started with the 4 of Cups. Oh, interesting. Oh my god. I just choked on my spit. That was funny. Okay. Group number 2. So what's huge for you, I think you have been trying to pull your energy away from people in this chapter that you're exiting. So I feel like it's been a good thing because I was just feeling like a lot of energy around you. It felt like maybe there are quite a few people or voices who are trying to pull you in a different direction that wasn't in alignment with who you are. So I feel like you've been trying to ignore them, right? So I think you've just been like, okay, I'm just going to ignore you. Because this doesn't feel good. So this group to me, you don't feel confrontational. You actually feel like the opposite, non-confrontational. And I think because you're just so sweet and like warm and you just mean well and you don't want to hurt anyone. You don't want to disappoint anyone, because I feel like the people who are wanting of your attention genuinely want of your attention, but they're not doing it in the best way. And the way that they're getting your attention isn't healthy. So I think you've been ignoring them. And so with this death card here, what they're letting you know, there's a new beginning that's coming for you. And that's definitely affirmed by this Ace of Cups. And it has a lot to do with connections for you. Big. So once I find the right place, there we go. So there are new connections coming in for this group with that Ace of Cups. Most definitely. Maybe it's coming unexpectedly, maybe out of the blue. Maybe it's just, whoa, there you are. But this is just the way, I feel like the universe just arranges things as such sometimes. Because it wants it to be a little bit of a surprise for you, maybe. But you have gone through a transformation. I feel like they're also acknowledging that you're going through this transformation. They definitely want you to leave that behind with that death card. It's like, done. We're not going to be living that way moving forward. We want to embrace something else. A new way of experiencing life. All right, clarify this Ace of Cups for me, guides. Yeah, it's just going to feel so refreshing and just kind, just good, positive energy. Kind, good, positive, loving. It's like that chaos from before is going to be put to rest. Whoa, you got a lot of energy around you. Okay, we have the 5 of Pentacles, 7 of Swords. We got the Moon card. I made the 3 Pentacles. Okay, a little bit too much cards here. Let me try to arrange it as such. Okay, clarify the 7 of Pentacles for me. Are you sneaking away? Let me see. 7 of Pentacles. To do something that you really want to do. Yeah, so maybe that inner voice, that authentic voice was stifled by just you not feeling like you could be yourself. Maybe it was very much stifled by that energy. It's like, I just can't be myself. Or I'm having a hard time really creating the experience that I want to do or want to build here. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and just start for you pulling some more cards. Guys, tell me more about this reading, please. We have Go the Distance. They definitely want you to get excited. So I think you're a dreamer for sure. You're a dreamer for sure. So this new beginning, it's also a creative new beginning. So you are going to be like, it looks like working or in a different environment with this Ace of Pentacles. What's clarified it was the 3 of Pentacles. And then we have all of this energy. So 7 of Swords is about being authentic. I think you're learning how to find your authentic purpose with the 7 of Pentacles. You're aligning with that. Because you've had to be honest, you've had to face your fears with this Moon card, face the fears of what you truly feel called to do intuitively. And that's why we're releasing this mentality of feeling alone. Sometimes 5 of Pentacles can be like, I feel alone, or I feel unsupported in this journey, or it's just not working out, or things are not working in my benefit. Here, I can't see the blessings that the universe has to offer because I'm having to heal and work inwardly out. But I feel like you've been doing this here. That's why this new beautiful opportunity is coming towards you. And it's going to feel very healing. It's going to be like I'm around the group of people who just accept me for who I am. Okay, so the first hint we have here, hint 47, is go the distance with this cheetah. So it looks like you're going to be doing something a lot more ambitious in this new chapter of your life. They're really asking you to like go the distance, which means this is going to be a significant year in terms of making strides here, progress towards what you're wanting to achieve. I think you're going to be achieving something here. Because we have the cheetah. Cheetahs move fast. And cheetahs move with spurts of energy coming from, I'm going to say for you, it's like inspiration. So for you, you're going to have these moments where you're feeling so inspired. You really need to listen to those moments when you're feeling so inspired and just go. And just go with it. Go with the idea. Go with the feeling. Right? Sometimes I get that feeling. I don't know the rest of the words. But it's something like that. You're going to get these feelings, these inklings. Like, I need to create something. I need to write a song, or I need to go call this person, or I need to say yes to this opportunity. You're just going to have these like moments where you have a sense for what's coming here. You have a sense for what is opening up. What's your advice towards this group, guides? Sometimes I forget. I feel like I forget how to shuffle. It's kind of funny. Whoa, just 2 random cards fell out. So we have here Death and Magic, Morrigan, 37. Woohoo! So you are waking up some of your dark feminine energy, even if you're a man. So that dark energy, let's just call it dark energy. The dark energy is about setting up boundaries, right? With this Death card, I'm kind of getting that Scorpio energy, right? So I think you have gone through quite a deep transformation. That's why like you're having this like new, like the sun is coming out, new beginning that's happening in your life, because I think you've been going through this up and down, a little bit of a dark night of the soul here with this 37 Morrigan. But because you've acknowledged your dark energy, so the dark energy, what it's useful for is acknowledging your desires. It's useful for you helping to establish boundaries that were necessary from the get-go, but it took you some time to realize like how to reinforce them. Death and Magic is about getting very in tune with your deep like priestess or priest, your inner priestess divine energy. and listening so strongly and so powerfully to your intuition. And I feel like you've awakened some magic in your life, essentially, is what is coming through here. Is you've awakened some kind of magic in your life, and it's going to create it's going to open so many new doors for you. So we have here 23 star communion. 23 is star communion. So you think about a communion, right? A communion is something that happens between like two parties. It's like a devotion, essentially. Let me go ahead and look it up. We have here, your intimate relationship with the invisible world is being called upon right now. Okay, so you have opened, that's funny. I didn't even open the book and I was like, a priestess, your divine magic. And it literally says right here, you opened up your divine magic. Your intimate relationship with the invisible world is being called upon right now as you enter unfamiliar environments and situations. It's time to commune with the great goddess, the aspect of the conscious universe in her most collaborative form. The world then becomes your oracle as it opens up and communicates everything you need in the form of signs, omens, and messages. There you go. Okay, so we already touched on that with the previous message. So 3 and 7 add up to 10, end of a cycle, birth of a new. 2 and 3 add up to 5, which is about change. 2 is about connection. 3 is about community, expression. 7 is about divinity. Divinity is very much an important part of your new chapters, like you listening to your guides. Obviously, if the advice is coming through, you know how to listen. Or you know how to listen for the insights, you know how to listen to your intuition. So they're reinforcing, continue to do that because it's brought you here in this place. And you're going to be creating real stability from following your intuition. And it's so ironic because we're not taught to follow our intuition to build prosperity. We're taught, go figure out how to build prosperity. Figure out how to build prosperity by like reading books and getting certifications and whatnot, and to ignore our intuition. So we have here angel, helping those in need with no expectation of return. Okay, I'm going to need some clarifiers for these energies. And we have your engineer, ability to give creative energy a practical expression, talent for designing resolutions to common dilemmas. Awesome. So again, about that 4, stability, I think practicality is going to be very important in terms of this chapter, what's brought into your chapter, what helps you to make your dreams more of a reality. So guys, tell me about this engineer energy here. What do you want group number 2 to know about this energy? Okay, and tell me more about this angel energy we have here. Yeah, awesome. You guys just got some insane cards. Okay, so we have your engineer, King of Pentacles. So I'm not perfectly clear if, well, we have the Ace of Cups. It looks like you're going to be, look, all I have to say really is that you're going to be working with people who kind of help you to figure out the solutions to making your dreams a reality, making your imaginative ideas a reality, working in partnership. We have the King of Pentacles card, which this, you know, it's usually someone sitting alone on a throne. This guy is talking to a couple. He's talking to a couple. He's like sharing his plans and his ideas. So collaboration is going to be very huge for you in terms of building up ideas here. But it's going to feel very comfortable because they had the Ace of Cups on like one of your first pulls. So this opportunity may be coming out of nowhere, right? With the 4 of Cups. With the Ace of Cups, so it looks like, yeah, it's just going to feel very comfortable. And what's definitely amazing is I was getting that pure energy, and we have here angel, and then we have here, it was clarified by the star card. Goodness gracious, like these people are literally like angels on earth here. You're gonna be working with people who feel like that. It just feels like such a good vibe, pure energy, people who genuinely want, who have good intentions, people who genuinely want to just create good energy here. And remember, I was having that or when I was having my vision, I was thinking about people, like people I've met, just, you know, here, around here, who are just like good people, who are just like, they just want to create a good life for themselves. So that's who you're going to be meeting. You know, you're going to be friending more of these people. These people, who are these people? Who are you calling these people? So funny. But it's going to feel like a brotherhood, a sisterhood. Oh, we even have a dog in this. That's funny, because I was seeing the bear and the cats. We got the cheetah. So it's gonna feel like you're, you know, your tribe. You're so tribe, your animal tribe. It's gonna feel like best friends too. Wow, so beautiful. Yeah, because even this guy looks like he's talking to his like friends. It's like, hey guys, come on over for my barbecue. Yeah, you're gonna be having barbecues with people. So we've here number 12, success. Success that's true belongs to me. Success with honor, integrity. There you go. So it's going to be a beautiful year of success for you. Definitely coming through work, obviously. Like, you're actually going to be achieving success here with this 47. Go the distance. Okay, so let's just look into any final advice they have for you in regards to how you can align during this transitional phase here. Guides, what's your advice? New chapter, new you. We have here the gift of knowing, third eye chakra, merging, wake up to your true self. There we go. Number 23. 23 is your number. Didn't we have another one? We did. So that's your number. Okay, so let me go ahead and look up the gift of knowing for you and see why your third eye chakra. Obviously, you're intuitive because you got intuitive energy all over this reading. Let's look at what they advise you, or how they advise you to connect with it better. Know your next right action. There you go. I literally said that like almost right away. Is like, you're gonna know, the universe is literally gonna tell you, hey, do this, do that, do this, do that, and you gotta listen to it. Where there is love, there is no question about what you should do next. The essence of your unique true self is love. You should never, we got the Ace of Cups, right? The essence of your true self is love. The essence of your unique true self is love. You should never feel the desire to split your personality so to fit into somebody else's idea of who you should be. Boy, isn't that right on point? Now's the time for you to focus on becoming completely integrated, all your talents merged into one expression of self-realization. So that's very specific advice. All of your talents are useful. Self-knowing enables you to continuously give to others through the alignment to your unique rhythmic intelligence. Believing that it is appropriate to please others is a conditioned response. What did I say about people pleaser? That's weird. That is weird. Drop any notion that this behavior might take you on a magic carpet ride away from conflict. It takes you towards inner and therefore also outer conflict. Attempting to please others is very difficult and doesn't serve anyone, least of all you. Drop any notion that this behavior might take you on a magic carpet ride away from conflict. It takes you towards inner and therefore also outer conflict. I always tell people, an inner conflict, but also the outer conflict is created too. So, even if you're struggling with just yourself, know that your outer reality also mirrors this. The outer reality teaches you, hey, maybe I need to shift my energy so I can align with more of the people and the experiences that I want. Instead of, blaming and saying, oh, this situation is working against me or this situation is working against me. Knowing is not a quest to read people's minds or seek to know what others are up to. Activities that needn't concern you. To know is to be mentally futuristic, to be able to weather the trials of life. Read the situations you face and act in a way that is self-protective, empowered, and kind. As your perspective starts to widen, victimhood disappears and an interest in imaginative solutions appear. Okay, definitely your year of empowerment, group number 2. Okay, any more hints for what is to come in this group's new chapter here, what you want them to know? Okay, should I take that? Okay, I'll take it. It felt weird. It just like, I'm just like, what the heck? We have your owl. Good advice from a wise person. So obviously you're going to be collaborating with people who are very wise. Old souls, most likely, with the star card here. Old souls. Very wise. They got great advice to offer you. We have tulip, great passion. This is a year of following your great passion. Your passion. Doing what you really love. This new chapter is about doing what you really love. Okay, so let me go ahead and look up the number 23 for you. I'm so curious. You are being guided by ascended masters at this time. Trust the path that you are on is perfect for your current situation. Okay, so that is the final piece of advice, is you're being guided by ascended masters, which means that you guys already give yourself really great advice. And you're just doing this reading for fun, basically. So thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. All right, group number 2, that's going to be the end of your reading. Let me know if it resonated. Like and subscribe to support. Thanks. Hey, group number 3, if you chose this lovely green adventuring, then this is going to be your reading. So as usual, I like to pull energies, and then I like to read the crystal and then pull cards. So we're looking into this new chapter, New You, that you're stepping into. And the guys really wanted me to give you advice on this transitional phase that's happening, more than likely at this time, and essentially what you can do to be in alignment or to get ready for this new chapter. And they probably also want to acknowledge the growth that you have experienced from the previous chapter. Okay. Guides, align me with the energies of group number 3, please. Okay, so the first thing I was seeing was a fall leaf. So to me, this means that you've released the old. You've released the old. You've let it fall away. I think you're in a shedding process. So you're in like the aftermath of the shedding process where you've shed perhaps like your previous self, or who you used to be, or who you thought you were, or whatever isn't unnecessary. I think that's also continuous advice. If you feel like you need to continue to shed, they want you to shed away, because there's like a new exciting chapter that's you're entering into. So they just want you to be very comfortable with like shedding this previous chapter of what is old, you know, and you can intuitively sense for what's old just based off of, is this useful now? Or is this just something I'm holding on to because of the fear of change? And you can intuitively ask yourself that question. Okay, let's see what wants to come through with the crystal. Crystal, what would you like to tell me? Okay, grace and peace is going to be very important moving into this year for you. Grace and peace. It's kind of like a huge theme, or yeah, the new chapter here for you. So grace and peace. Yeah, it's going to feel like much more graceful year for you. Whereas, you know, your previous chapter is like, okay, like everything's just challenging. I'm hitting my head against the wall. You're entering a year of peace where it's just like, and feeling content and unbothered and less bothered and less. It just felt like you were in your own bubble. Like you're in your own bubble. Whether this is happening internally or externally, you're in your own experience and you're at peace here. And free. That's what I was getting. And you're not trying. You know, you're not trying to force the energy. You're not trying to make things happen. You're just being. You're existing. Very powerful stuff. I'm not gonna lie. I'm getting some very advanced energy from this group. It feels quite like seniority here. Yeah, it's like, I don't know. I think they want to acknowledge like you've gotten to this point where you've learned to master to some degree, like shedding old belief system, shedding old whatever. You've shed it. You're just like, let's be open for the new. And I feel like this is actually the secret to being eternally youthful. Being young at heart is you just release the old. So like if you think about the Ascendant Masters, they're not trying to hold on to their past. A lot of them, people are so curious to know, what was your story? What was your childhood like? And they talk about their childhood, but they're very distant from it. Not like cold, just detached. So I feel like this year is going to be very important in terms of being detached from your past, being detached from your previous self. And it's our attachment to these identities that do not serve us a lot. Especially the old ones, especially the stories. It's our attachment to the stories. We go in and out of identities, and I think that's perfectly fine. We're fluid, creative beings. You can be a lot of different things in one day. But you're detaching yourself from your old story. That's why you're experiencing so much peace and grace. You're being present here. Okay, that was powerful. Let's go ahead and pull cards for you guys and see what does this new chapter have to offer you first. what's coming in this new chapter for group number 3. Awesome. And what advice do you have for them moving into this new chapter here? For this in-between transitional phase. Awesome. Great. Okay. And what are they entering into, guys? Tell me more. Whoop. Okay. We'll take the 2 of Pentacles. Thank you. Okay. Can you clarify the 2 of Pentacles for me? Oh. Okay. And then one more to clarify this energy here. Wow. Hold on. I need to know more. Give me a second. Tell me more, guides. About what's going on here. Awesome. Thank you. Okay, so what you're entering into is a year of where things are going to feel very balanced. So I feel like when it comes to your abundance, but there's something about connections here too. So we have the first card that came out was the 10 of Pentacles. So I feel like abundance, we have the green adventuring. So I think abundance is going to be something that you're able to tap into a lot easier this year, is your abundance. But what I'm getting from this group a lot is like grounded energy. So I feel like you're going to feel a lot more grounded in yourself and who you are. And you're going to feel a lot more balanced. I feel like this may be quite an active year when it comes to your career, perhaps, with this 2 of Pentacles and this 10 of Pentacles. You're going to be, well, you're stepping into a place of abundance, but you're going to be, I think, happily experiencing and experimenting with like new ideas. So this is going to be a year, I think, where you're going to be asked to make a lot of decisions and to face your fears. This is going to be so interesting. So, because I was getting a very much unbothered energy, but I feel like that unbothered energy is coming from a place of you learning how to trust your intuition more and more each time. So we have this 2 of Swords with the 10 of Swords and the Chariot card. So that's about the healing, this healing energy. This year is going to be about a continuous healing for you and healing of limiting belief systems for you. Those indecisive, those thoughts, right? The attachment to the thoughts about how you saw yourself, how you perceive yourself. And you're going to be overcoming them with that Chariot card. It's like, I'm not letting those stop me. I'm still going to go the path that feels true, that I feel called to go towards. I'm still going to go in the direction that feels healthy for me. The advice that's coming through, we have the Empress and the Devil card here. So this is about releasing all of that negativity, this attachment to the stories. What's going to be very important for you, again, grounding, because we got the Capricorn energy and the Empress here. It's like grounding, taking care of your body, your health. But what it's also coming through is just making sure to attend to yourself. So I think this group might be the giver group. I always get one group where it's just like, you guys are givers. You give up your time and your energy to other people. And I think this is really going to be important. This new chapter is about taking care of yourself and attending to yourself. Your guides really want you to do this. Like, this isn't something, sometimes I feel like people schedule it. They're like, oh, okay, I will eat. Even I am like, I'll eat a salad later. It's fine. You know, we put things off that are good for us. So that's what I'm getting for this group is like, don't put off what's healthy, what's necessary for you, what's necessary for your body. Don't put off what's necessary for your mental health, right? Take care of those things. But there's a huge thing about overcoming limiting beliefs, helping to improve your mental health, your mental state, to the point where it's like nothing, you have the Chariot here. It's like, I'm moving forward and I'm moving on. I'm moving on. I'm not holding on to what was holding me back before. I feel powerful. So let me go ahead and look more into this Devil card and Empress energy, because this combination can also be connected to work as well. Tell me more about the Devil card here. Oh, it's about you needing to listen to your intuition, take care of yourself. Gotcha. At the High Priestess. So you know what you need to do to feel better in your body, to take care of yourself. You know what needs to be released. You're very aware. You're very self-aware of what you need to do in order to shift your energy. I think you're quite maybe empathic, intuitive, and perhaps you have given people a lot of your energy before. But they're saying this is not that year. You need to take care of yourself and you need to give to yourself. That's what they're saying. In order for you to make progress in all areas, you need to give to yourself. Okay, so tell me more, guides, about this new chapter for group number 3. We have Thinker. So you're an overthinker. Gotcha. You guys are overthinkers. So you have the number 44. I think you think a lot about... it might be a lot about money here. That might be part of what drives your mind or your thinking is, even with that, the Devil card, the Empress here, it's maybe you're always thinking about money. You're just like making sure you have enough resources, and you're always trying to think, do I have enough resources? Do I have enough resources? But if you come to my channel, it's probably because you're ready to release that, because what we're really here to do is we're here to experience who we are. That's the most precious thing of all. And what you'll notice is when you just go on that journey, the universe naturally, it just takes care of you. But I think you maybe get obsessive about thinking about your abundance and thinking about, okay, should I do this or that? Okay, tell us more about what is unfolding in this new chapter for this group number 3. But now we're calming the thoughts, I think. We're calming the thoughts. Wow, look at that. Time for a nap, number 24. Okay. So what's actually huge, again, I was getting that peace and grace. So I'm so glad I got that energy, because look at that. They want you to take a nap. They want you to rest. Yeah. I think you guys might be workaholics with that Devil card next to the Empress. I think you guys might be workaholics. So this is not that year. Here's the secret to me. If you're worrying too much, I think you're not having enough fun. So if you can find a way to bring more fun to what you do, I think you naturally might find yourself finding a natural schedule for go to sleep or rest or stop working. It's like you're going to like bust out your energy, bursts of energy are just going to come out when you're feeling really inspired, and then you're going to pull back. But there's a little bit of a forced energy, I think, that's been happening for you this year that they're asking you to move away from. Okay, so huge advice coming through for this group. Let's see what else the guides want to let you know. A lot about 4s. So they really need you, they want you to get grounded in your body. Just be grounded in your body. Spend more time with your body. Get to know your body and taking how it feels taken care of, how it feels loved. Because this isn't just, I heard someone call this a meat suit, and I was like insulted. As a Virgo, I'm very insulted that you just called my body a meat suit. I'm like, this thing is like a magical instrument. Our bodies are magical instruments, and we need to take care of it, because when we do, we can think better, we can feel better, like everything just feels attended to. So we do need to take care of that. So this is the year of, this new chapter is like rest, proper rest, please. Balance out that energy. So I think with that, returning back to that 10 of Pentacles and that 2 of Pentacles, perhaps you give a lot to your family, and they want you to stop over giving. Find a balanced way to give. Even with that 2 of Swords, it's like, I think you are an overgiver here with that 10 of Swords. You're an overgiver, perhaps. And it's like, no, you need to give to yourself, and take care of yourself, and then give from overflow is what I would advise you to do. So if you're a Knight, loyalty, romance, chivalry, and a love of honor. Let's get nosy. Let's get nosy. You know what's funny? Relaxing, getting into a state of relaxation actually helps us to manifest love, believe it or not. It's like a real thing, because it's hard to manifest love when you're in this like work, go mode, you know? So that's perhaps what your guides are helping you to redirect you towards. Clarify this Knight, please. Go to sleep. Don't stay up. Go to sleep. Okay. Tell me more about the Knight. Okay. Tell me more. Okay. Interesting. I think for some of you, if you're in a connection currently, it's like they want you to be a kid again. We get the Page of Pentacles, the Page of Swords, and then we get the Lover's card. It's like they want you to be a kid. They don't want you to take it so seriously or take life so seriously right now. Like, I think you guys are just very serious, like naturally. But they want you to have fun. Like your guides are like, please just have fun. Relax, have fun. Feel like, treat life like, you know, wake up with fresh eyes. And probably the reason why it's hard to wake up with fresh eyes is because your head is so heavy with like thoughts and excess and whatnot. But if you actually give yourself the rest first, you actually might feel more like this. It's like, wow, I feel great. So you need to, it's just like exercising. It's like you have to force yourself to do it in order to get into the habit. And I don't exercise, but there are other things I do to stay in shape. So it's like teaching yourself a new habit. They want you to teach yourself this habit of being eternally youthful, which is funny. Is this the group I brought that up with about how, yeah, you guys are the ones I brought it up with. Interesting. They want you to be eternally youthful. So with the Page of Pentacles and the Page of Swords, it looks like you'll be striking up a conversation, obviously, with someone new coming into your life. It looks like someone new for a lot of you. If you're in currently in a relationship, it's like treat it as if you're young again. You can do it. First, rest your body, and then you might have that energy to give. But whatever is starting in the love department here, we got loyalty, romance, and chivalry. So, and a love of honor. So this is someone who perhaps mirrors you, that Gemini Lover's card. This is someone who mirrors you, who perhaps is just as passionate about what they do, or they're passionate about what they do, because we get the Page of Pentacles and we get the Page of Swords, and they like talking. So this is about like staying up all night and talking talking to someone on the phone. It's like that first initial, I don't know, that feeling of like, oh my god, let's just stay up and talk all night. But they really want you to fall in love, perhaps. Oh, that's so sweet. Okay, so let's go ahead and get nosy and see what else it's coming through here for you guys. Let's see what else we have here. Beauty. Benzai 10, 6. Yeah. The new chapter for you is like glow up chapter. They just want you to relax, pull back, because then you're going to be beautiful, radiant, and then you're just going to be like a magnet for people to come into your life here. So it's like the universe is going to send you people when you have the energy to spend with them here with this Benzai 10. So this is about recognizing the beauty in the world, the beauty in yourself, and just feeling like life is beautiful again. They want you to feel like life is beautiful again. I feel inspired. I feel blown away. I want to live and beautify myself. Yeah, so this new chapter has a lot to do with you taking care of your body and feeling good in your body. We have here 16, joy. As I do will, so mote it be. Let joy and light radiate from me. Woohoo! We're going to be feeling good, in a good mood. And we take this for granted. Like, being in a good mood is, like, you know how many people would pay to feel happy? Sounded weird, but yeah, I think people are always seeking and they're searching for happiness and things and experiences, perhaps even in their career, but it has everything to do with you and how present you are in your body and how ready you are to just be alive right now. Okay, so let's see what additional guidance they have for you, group number 3. Crazy. I love it. You have your Taurus and House 4. Both of these cards are about comfort. Yeah, again, they want you to take care of your body, take care of your health with that Taurus energy. Be aware of like what you're eating. Be aware of what you're consuming. Just, you know, listen to your body and see what works for you. Everyone's body is different. Some people's bodies, you know, you can handle this food, but you can't handle that food. So really listen to your body and be present. This is a really good time to slow down with that House 4. Slow down, be present at home to enjoy. Maybe you can create hobbies at home get creative at home. But this is all about being present at home, taking your time, no rush to be somewhere. It has here peace and comfort on that, and I was definitely feeling that energy. Final piece of what they want us to know. Yeah. We have your family room. Time to spend time with your family. Okay. Pretty obvious. Family room number 21. You guys need to go spend time at home with your family. Okay, I don't think there's really any other advice that I can offer you guys. I think that is pretty straightforward. It's just like be at home, be present. That's what the new chapter is calling for you. We all have different seasons and cycles. And this is your season right now, is to spend time with your family, to be more present at home, to just enjoy. Make sure you're not over giving. But it looks like when it came to work, that might have been conflicting with your personal relationships here. So you really want to invest in that, because they're saying that this is what needs attention right now. And this is what's going to help to create optimal abundance in all areas of your life. That's just how it works. You know, the guides, sometimes we're like, I don't get it. Like, you want me to not focus on work? How do I create abundance? But ironically, it's energy first. So if we give our energy the attention it needs, then we will create the abundance intuitively. We'll feel naturally inspired. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and end your reading here, group number 3. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Let me know if it resonated. Like and subscribe to support the channel. Bye. Hey, group number 4, if you chose the black obsidian, then this is going to be your reading. So as usual, I like to pull energies, and then I like to read your crystal and then pull cards. So we're looking into your new chapter, the new you. New chapter, new you. What's coming through. We're going to get some alignment messages today, because the guys were essentially describing to me that there's a little bit of like a transitional phase we're kind of in, where we're like stepping into the new, and they want to prep you for it. So let us look into that today. Guides, align me with the energies of group number 4, please. Okay, so for this group, pretty direct. What's coming through is they want you to get organized or get everything straightened out or in a row or in order, because what's coming towards you essentially is, I don't know, they need you to get organized. I'm getting like, get organized for success, get organized for success. Like, I was literally seeing shoes line up along a line. So that they might literally just want you to clean your house. And that might be important. Just like get organized. I feel like this group is a little bit different for your energy so far. I feel like your energy is calm, or it is good where it's at. And there's not really that much you need to do other than just get some things organized or in a row. And we'll kind of get some more detailed information, because that is vague. But I think I am seeing cleaning, like literally get organized. We'll get some advice, because I was going to be like, I don't know if I'm the best person to give advice on organization, but I like Marie Kondo's view on organizing, where you don't overwhelm yourself, just do like one section at a time and just be patient and spark joy, get rid of things that no longer serve you, let go of that, and keep the things that just spark joy in your life. Okay, let's see what else wants to come through for you guys. Okay, so yeah, I was getting like Diana Ross vibes. I'm coming out. I want the world to know. Okay, so you guys are getting ready to make some power moves in your new chapter. You're getting ready to make some power moves. You're getting ready to shine. You're getting ready to come out like Diana Ross. Come out of the spiritual closet, perhaps. Come out, wherever you are. But I was seeing like these women, they had their hands up and they had like big afros, and it was giving me 70s vibes. So something about being like proud, you know, in the 70s, it was huge to be, first of all, it was huge. It was important to have an afro. First, like that made you the ish. So something about authenticity and power coming through for this group. Yeah. You're getting organized for power? Okay, so let's see what this black obsidian wants to tell me. Black obsidian, what would you like to tell me today? Yeah, I keep getting this energy of like solid, on the ground, organized, straight, direct. I'm just getting that energy from this group. So, I think right now is a really good time to do some grounding work. The way that you can literally ground is just be present in your body. I would actually encourage you, because even for me, the best way to ground is like no music, no nothing, just do something with my hands, or clean something with my hands, or go for a walk. Like no music, nothing, just like be in it, be in nature, be in the experience, be present for all of it. Feet on the ground, solid. You need to get solid, you need it solidified, because that way the wind can't knock you over. So there's something about standing solid. Even the women with the afros, at first it was a tree and then it turned into women with afros. So something about making a statement is going to be important for this new chapter, and they want you to have the gumption to do that, essentially. Okay. I think that's it. Oh, it scared me. Okay. So let's see what wants to come through from this black obsidian. I wonder. Okay, I think this group is being asked to clean their house. I keep getting cleaning references. So I was seeing dirty dishwater go down in the sink. So maybe you need to wash your dishes. Wash your dishes. This also is kind of, this crystal is about cleansing. I'm not going to lie. That might be why it keeps taking me to those references. But yeah, cleansing, like wash the dirty water down the sink. But it's giving me this feeling of like, it's not that hard for you to clean or cleanse or whatever cleansing you're being asked to do. It's like you've already been doing a lot of inner work. They just need you to do this cleanse, this last bit of cleanse here. So the sink is all fresh. I just keep getting that vibe. Okay. What else? Yeah, I think they need you to clear internally, externally. So for this group, okay, this is what I'm getting. I feel like you guys are getting ready to manifest something powerful. That's what I'm getting. Anyways, they need you to like cleanse everything. Like your mind, your thoughts, your suitcase, your home, your house, everything that you possibly could cleanse. Because what's coming in, it's like, if you don't have your ish together, when this comes in, it's gonna knock you over. Okay? All right. Let's go ahead and start pulling some cards. All right, guys. So let us know what's coming in this new chapter for group number 4. Okay. And let us know what the advice is for group number 4 to welcome this new chapter. Wow, that's so powerful. So the first pull you guys got, what you're welcoming in is Star card. And I think this does have to do with you being the center of attention or being a star, because the next card we got for advice is 6 of Wands. And 6 of Wands is, for this card, for this group, I'm getting, like, get comfortable with being in the limelight. What the heck is going on? Something about get comfortable with being in the limelight. It's quiet now. It's quiet now, but it won't be quiet for long. So take advantage. You guys are like in this. Okay, let's go ahead and just clarify with the star card. I mean, these colors are just hitting me. It just looks like paradise. To me, it's like, who cares about manifesting money? Whatever you're manifesting here, it's like, it's the, what do you call it? The ticket to the chocolate factory. It's like, it's the winning lottery or something. I don't know. It's significant. Let's go ahead and look into this. But that is also about healing, nourishing, good vibes, good energy, purification, purifying. Okay, tell us more about the star card, what this group is welcoming in their new chapter. It's like it is a new beginning, but this is not just new beginning. It's like paradise. Tell us more, guides. Okay. And clarify that for me, please. And then anything else you'd like to tell me? I don't know, this energy feels powerful. I can feel it. Okay. Yep. Okay, that's what I thought. Dang. Okay, so we have the Star card and we have the Three of Swords. So you're doing a lot of healing. Actually, you're at the part where you're coming out of the other side of the tunnel. This is the light at the other side of the tunnel. It's like you've been doing a lot of healing and maturing into yourself here, releasing any pain, anything that has not been working. I could feel that. You've been doing a lot of work. Your inner work game has been powerful this year for 2022. That's when I'm shooting this. I couldn't wait. So your inner work game has been powerful in 2022. Moving forward into this new chapter here, what you're welcoming is like vibrancy. It's like the clouds, the rain has stopped. That's what I heard in my head. It's like the clouds, the rain has stopped. It's done. It's time for you to experience what you want. You have the Empress. You have the Eight of Wands. And you have the Queen of Cups. So essentially what you're manifesting, what you're about to experience here, what you're welcoming into your new chapter is what you want, okay? Whatever that is. It's going to feel very comfortable. There is some level of power that's coming here, recognition. We got the Empress and the Queen of Cups, very magnetic. It couldn't, And the Star card. And the Star card. Very magnetic energy, very powerful here. Very magnetic energy, very powerful energy. They want you to welcome this. You're about to be the center of attention with something. You need to get comfortable with this. You've already manifested it into your life. You've been asking for this. It's just part of your natural radiance, okay? Like, some people, they have a guilt around being the center of attention. I'm just like, it's just part of what you're here to do. Your light needs to be shared in the world. Your energy is being called to be experienced with other people. And I think part of what you have to offer, because we're getting all this feminine energy, this priestess feminine magic energy, maybe is your healing energy. Your healing energy. There's something about your energy that's very healing because you've been doing a lot of cleansing. Because you've been doing a lot of cleansing and healing, it's like the universe is like, you're ready. You're ready for us to work through you. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what advice they want to offer you here. For group number 4, guides, advice. Yeah, you've been doing some good stuff, okay? We have the Moon card. So your intuition has the answers. You have the answers. Clarify this Moon card, please. You are in a new cycle, yeah, of abundance. Okay, so we have the Six of Wands, the Moon card, and the King of Pentacles here. Again, about that grounding energy. Ground yourself. Clarify the King of Pentacles here. There may be women also coming into your life, significant women. This feels like your energy, though. Okay. What does this King of Pentacles signify to my group number 4? Oh, advice. Oh, gotcha. Okay, so I think you're leveling up in your career life here because we got the King of Pentacles. I should have figured that out. Yeah, so you guys are leveling up in your career and you're being asked to walk away from something in order to make room for this. That's part of the cleansing that needs to be done. You are being asked to leave something in order to make room for this thing that's going to fulfill the heck out of you. And just like release this fear. You are being asked to surrender because the universe is very much working through you. That's why the energy is so potent. is because the universe is working through you. Stop trying to control the outcome. This group, you cannot control it. When the universe wants to work through you, it's like a wave of divinity. It just sweeps you up and then it takes you somewhere. And sometimes we don't know where it's taking you. And you're like, well, where the heck is it taking me? You need to let it take you. So you're being asked to surrender, trust your intuition. You're going to succeed. It's time to move on, move forward. You're being asked to move on from whatever your current situation that isn't fulfilling you right now. It's time to move on for this group. It's time to move on. Huge piece of obvious advice. There's something that you perhaps are doing when it comes to your career, anything that feels like the path of resistance. You, by now, with that moon card, would have been getting the signals and the omens for it's time to move on. You have been getting the signs. You don't even need signs. You can just listen to your body. Your body will tell you, does it do this? Does it open up or does it close? Does it do this or does it do this? That's how you know. You're like, nope, this ain't for me. Okay, so tell us more advice for this group. We have here never-ending story. All right, pep talk, pep talk. So you guys feel like maybe in the past, this was part of your pattern. This is something you're releasing. Like you're going to get back to where you were before, where you were struggling or you weren't getting what you want. Like, it's just like, I keep getting back into this cycle of disappointment and defeat. It's your mind. That's not the reality. That is not the reality. That's not the truth. She's closing her eyes. She's closing her eyes. She's not looking up at what's around her. The whole universe is here to support you. Here. And everything works in divine timing. So with this, she's sitting on the hourglass here. You can't force this. You can't force the timing of this. You just need to trust it. And I'm telling you to trust it because that's why you felt called to this reading, because something is telling you, okay, I feel like I've found my calling, or I found something that aligns with me. Now it's time for me to level up, which means releasing and letting go of a preconceived idea of how I thought things were going to go, because something else is calling me and it's so much more powerful. It's very strong and it feels scary right now because there's so many unknowns. There's so many unknowns. So that's where you're at right now. 3 + 7 = 10. End of a cycle, birth of a new. 7 is about listening to that divine guidance. Divine guidance. Yeah, so the never-ending story is ending here. I feel like you're definitely welcoming that because you got so much potent energy around you. You got it. Okay. Guides, what else would you like to tell me about this group here? Wow. We have here Destroyer, releasing what is potentially destructive, preparing for new life. What did I say? Paradise. You are literally destroying your old life through like inner purification. Okay, you're not destroying it. You are clean out all the dirt. Spark joy. It's time to spark joy because where you're going, it's going to be paradise. You are making space for a new life. It's going to be coming through you. Okay, so let's get some more hints at what this group is welcoming into their new life. The divine is definitely working through this group. You guys have done some powerful shadow work to get to where you're at right now, and the universe is like, great, now we want to use you. We want to activate you. Blow it to blithereens. Look at that, financial health. That might be one of the concerns, but guess what? It's not going to be a concern this time because what's coming towards you is financial health. Health is coming to you, financial health. You're not going to have to worry about your finances. Okay. What else is coming to this group in this new chapter? Hint. Should I take this? I kind of fell a little crazy here. All right. I will take that. Waha and there. All right, so someone is thinking about you. They're thinking about working with you. We got unexpected income and thoughts. Someone is thinking about working with you. They're thinking about it, but they're going to say yes to the dress, okay? They're going to say yes. So yeah, someone is really taking into consideration, giving you an opportunity that's pretty significant here in terms of you being seen or getting exposure. So get excited for that. Yeah. Could be someone who's very creative. We have an artist here, an artist. So it could be someone creative. They want to do some kind of creative endeavor with you. You came up as the Empress, the Queen of Cups. That's your energy. Very creative, very abundant. Lots of ideas. Inspired, good energy. Good energy to manifest here with this Eight of Wands. Whoop. I'm just dumping cards everywhere. Oh my gosh. Okay, so tell us more about what is coming towards this group, guides. Okay, we have here Yang energy and Libra. Yeah, so you're going to be taking lots of action, okay? Yang energy, Libra, balance, relationships, connections here, maybe even communication. So with that Libra energy, that's about the connections. So you're getting the right connections here that are coming towards you to create Yang energy. Proactivity, expression, doing, forward motion. We have the Chariot card, right? It's time to move on, move forward to create success. It's time to move on. The universe is like, it's time to move on from the pity party because there's nothing to have a pity party about. You're about to be blessed. You're about to be blessed. And they want you to get ready. Get ready to be ready to be ready to be ready. Okay. See, 1 and 6 adds up to 7. We have a 27 here. 7 is your number. So about divinity again. 2 and 7 add up to 9. Think bigger. Think bigger. Okay, what else would you like to tell this group, guides? Let's just see what else they want to offer you. Group number 4. Oh man, these cards are so big. Okay, we have your passion. There you go. You're going to be following your passion. Number 11, rise passion, rise up high. Inflame my purpose, reach the sky. What did I say? What did I say? I said you guys aligned with your purpose. You figured something out. You put the pieces together. You put the pieces together. And now the universe is like, great. Now we're going to send you this blessing because you're following your passion. So following your passion is important. It's pretty much the secret to aligning with the universe. You don't have to try to find your passion or follow your passion. Just follow your highest excitement. Follow your highest excitement. Okay, tell us more, guys, about, I don't know, anything else? Last message? Yeah, we'll let this be the last message. We have Arcturian light codes, evolutionary downloads, recalling power, future thinking. You're going to become an alien. Okay, now let's figure out why you're going to become an alien. Group number 4. So you're basically, again, the universe is powerfully working through you. You're getting evolutionary downloads. So like, you're going to be getting some intense thoughts with this Libra energy. Thoughts, communication, ideas, like really strong, powerful inspiration is going to be coming through you. You need to act on it this year. This year, you need to act on it because it's going to manifest your abundance. It's going to help to create success for you. Okay. Arcturus is a giant red star. Okay, let's not get too much into that. They are described as blue beings for when they appear to those who can see them clairvoyantly. They are often blue-skinned or emanating blue light in their auric field. So maybe you might have a connection or connect with an Arcturian of some sort who wants to speak through you. So I'm thinking about a lot of the channelers. They connect through to like beings from different worlds. The Arcturian race are here to help those on Earth who feel called to facilitate healing and to move beyond a draconian and patriarchal ways of being. They guide us to realize that we have a great opportunity to evolve beyond these limited states. And if we don't, we'll be stuck on a karmic wheel for thousands of years. That's also the never-ending story. Because you're releasing your never-ending story, you're going to help other people release their never-ending story. Yes. Where was I? They guide us to realize that we have a great opportunity to evolve beyond these limited states. And if we don't, we'll be stuck on a karmic wheel for thousands of years before we get our next opportunity. If you feel called to the Arcturians or this information, it could indicate a past future incarnation on the Arcturian planet, or that you have Arcturian guides working with you. So some of you guys might have Arcturian guides working with you. Imagine yourself enveloped in a golden, orange, and blue light. Then say, great blue beings of the Arcturian race, thank you for downloading into my frequency forward-thinking energies that will support my evolution. There you go. That's your meditation. You can evolve into a greater state of being now. This begins with how you approach even the most mundane of tasks in your own little universe. Well, there you go. You do need to spark joy around your house. Show up in ways that you've never showed up before. Instead of checking out of this planet, it's time to check in. Instead of feeling that life is happening to you, realize that you have a huge part to play. Recall your power. Realize that you are part of the evolutionary... Oh, what was I talking about? Power earlier. Realize that you are part of the evolution of humanity, and it's time to become the leader you were born to be. It doesn't matter if you're leading yourself or a larger group. The key is to create more loving ways of doing things. Honor the ideas or thoughts that you have been having recently. If you have been hearing high-pitched noises, seeing flickers of light, or sensing that you are being visited by beings in your sleep, know that you are receiving downloads from heaven. Arcturians are with you. Oh, flickerings of light. I thought that was just a bad power connection. But apparently it's an Arcturian. Okay. All right, group number 4. What a mic drop pile to end on. I love ending on mic drop piles. You guys are the mic drop pile today. Congratulations. You've basically opened a huge destiny. I don't know what to call it, but this feels fated. This feels like destiny. This feels important, even with that star card. And I'm so proud of you guys. Obviously, you've been doing the work. Please continue to pass on your light. Spread the light around the world. The world needs you. Like, subscribe to support the channel, and I'll see you guys next time. Make sure you let me know if it resonated or not.